you go. All right, everybody ready? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, shit. Yeah! Did you like, was that a good one?
Yeah.
Ah! That felt good.
Yeah.
That felt better.
Good.
Ah! That was it. That was the one. I'm back. We're back. Jasmine's with me, and we are driving to go pick up the emotional bounce back from the RX-7 explosion. That's right. I had my sights set on a different project, but since my engine had other plans, the cap space for the roster was reduced severely. So I decided, you know what? I'm down, but I'm not out. Did I say that already? The down but not out thing? I probably said that already, right?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
So anyway, don't stare at me like that. She's all gully when she's talking smack in the background, but then the camera hit. She was supposed to hide. She usually hides her face when the camera hits her. Anyway, we are on our way to go pick up the project in place of the project I wanted. And it is about 26% of the vehicle I wanted to buy for the channel. I say for the channel, but I really mean just for me to mess with and then sell when I'm done. So we're on our way to the middle of Kentucky to buy this thing, hopefully. And I think everyone's going to be really, really happy with what I selected for this round of why are you doing this to yourself, Logan? All right, we've been on the road for what feels like 700 years, and anytime you drive into eastern Kentucky, what's the word that I'm looking for? It sucks! It sucks so hard! Every road's under construction, no one knows how to drive. There's like 400 blowed up meth labs on the side of the road, and today is like the 5,000 mile yard sale. So there's like people slamming on the brakes in front of you to pull over because they want to buy an old crusty Beanie Baby set from some lady named Sabrina that has one tooth. But other than that, beautiful views, gorgeous views. And no more yard sales. So now we're just climbing the hills of Kentucky, and we're almost there. We're about 50 miles away to the project that hopefully isn't as much of a project as the projects that I've been projecting on. All right, the car's been purchased, and I didn't take any videos when we purchased the car because it would give away what it is. If I videotape myself in the car, at least somebody watching the video at this point would be like, oh, that's clearly blah, 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 blah. And I want to build suspense. And I say that, you know, it's crazy because we have to drive another 3 hours, but it's only going to be like 15 seconds for them.
Yeah.
So I didn't really build any suspense with this, did I?
No.
I probably should have filmed while we were there.
Yeah.
Well, wait like 15 seconds and you'll probably see what car it is. Little fuel stop, make sure it's still in one piece. Oh my God, is it ever. Make sure it's nice and tight. Yeah, we're good. Make sure the straps are tight up here. Yeah, one more click, that's good. Get one more click over here. Perfect. A lot of people have been trying to guess what it is. And on the drive home, I keep checking the comments on the Clapped Out page, and I'm pretty disappointed. Everybody thinks I bought a Corvette. Come on, man, that's Rye's gig. He's the old guy. Ooh. Yeah, he is the old guy. A new Corvette wouldn't have an antenna that you could pull out and push in. It's all automatic because those dudes' fingers all have arthritis because they're all 97 years old. I bought a car that reminds me of a simpler time in life. Simpler, more relaxed time in my life, which is what I need right now. All right, I'm in the trailer. Hold on. I'm in the trailer, I'm at home. Made it back safely. I'm about to back it out. If you haven't been able to figure out what this thing is based on the interior, you're not going to figure it out until I show you the exterior. Whew! Out of breath. I had to climb through the window. Whew. Fat. Maybe you'll be able to tell what it is by the exhaust note. Hold on. Oh, like a glove. Just fits my personality. Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. It's gonna be so good. It's the big secret. Bought a Honda, bought a CRX. Just gonna let everybody get all their cussing out right now. Go ahead. Probably give it a 10 count, honestly. All right, quick wardrobe change, and I'm gonna dive into this thing and why I decided to buy a Honda, and if people are still listening or not. I don't know if everyone's left the video at this point, but I did indeed. I bought I think it's an 89. I don't know what year it is, but I bought a CRX, and it's awesome. This thing popped up on Facebook Marketplace, and it's got its quirks, the clear corners and stuff and things like that, but the kid lived in Cumberland, Kentucky, so eastern Kentucky area. The interior just needs a little bit of attention here and there, but the seat's honestly the worst part. And then the other thing, it's been a minute since I've been in the Honda game, but the other reason I bought this thing, it doesn't have anything crazy, but it does have a GSR swap with a sick short ram intake. It's honestly way cleaner than I expected. It's got this carbon little lip thing that needs a clear coat or just taken off. But he had it repainted. Him and his dad did a bunch of the work together. The quarters are in really, really good shape for the year. You can tell he did a little bit of patchwork. And it's not $1 million paint job, but it's for what it is. Man, I can't complain. Typical Honda fashion. We got some Rota grids on there, painted calipers, drums in the rear. Sweet. I really don't know what else it has. It's got K-Sport coilovers, I think, a Skunk 2 something or other, and I don't know. I've been out of the Honda game, so it's got tinted windows. Sick. We got that Tin Abbey Super Medallion exhaust. What, dude? Everyone's gonna be like, oh man, is that Logan pulling in? He's got the Tin Abbey. What was this? So crazy. Well, lady's she's gonna have to watch her back. All the honeys that are gonna be on this beehive, if you know what I mean. And to everybody that guessed Corvette, or there's like a couple dozen people that are, it's a C5, it's a C4, it's a C6. I couldn't even dream to afford one of those at this stage right now. This thing was affordable, is the word I'll use. And why did I buy a Honda? Logan, that's stupid. Hondas are rice-a-roni cakes, and they're annoying, and the drivers all vape each other's faces off. Why'd you buy one? Stance Nation or something now, bro? Not the case. I'm not Stance Nation. Not the case. But I bought a Honda because the first car I ever built was a Honda. When I was 16 years old, my dad bought me a 1998 Honda Civic CX hatchback. That was my first car. We drove down North Avenue past Strat's Diner, and there's like a Lobster Supreme across the street from Strat's. And then there's a Liberty Auto and Truck Center. I'll never forget it. My first car, $3,000 Civic. And you couldn't have made me a happier kid. I mean, it was the most insane gift I'd ever been given. And I bought this because I miss feeling like that. Slow. No, I bought this thing because there's a direct correlation between fun and investment with race cars. The less you're invested into a car, the more fun it is. And if you've ever driven a swapped CRX on the road course, it's a lot of friggin' fun. I mean, even autocrossing one, they're so much fun. And if you've never done it and you're in your comments like, you're fucking lame, stupid, rice bags, dude. Well, then I'm not taking you for a ride. And You'd be upset because it's a lot of fun. But if this isn't sweat from the heat, it's sweat from pure adrenaline seeping out of my pores. Because this is the most fun I've had in a car in so long. Let's throw a little 2-minute car review in with the purchase of the vehicle. Sorry my hair isn't coiffed, but honestly, I don't even care. That's how much fun I'm having. First notes, I've been beating this thing up. I just drove to the gas station and back. I know movie magic, you didn't know this, but Justin, the kid that put this thing together, dude, he did an incredible job. It literally drives like a stock car with 200 horsepower instead of 100 or whatever they came with stock. It doesn't have hard mounts, so it's not rattling my teeth out of my face. VTEC pops nice and clean, shifts smooth, temp's perfect. Oh God, dude. I'm really a huge fan of this car. So I'm gonna try to film and rip gears. We'll see if I can. I probably can't. All right. Well, this is the only thing that I have to like critique is the cigarette lighter. I guess, oh, that's a 3D printed pod. I'm not even mad. I see you. 204, not even crispy. It's got those K-Sport coilovers, so this thing is, I mean, they're not like top line coilovers, but I mean, it really hugs the road. Oh God. Neighbor just gave me the middle finger, so it means I'm doing my job. I don't even know if I have plates on this thing yet. I think it has, I don't know if it has plates. Maybe it doesn't have plates on it. I'll let these people go. The other thing that I really like is that he didn't put a fart can on it. It's just a nice, quiet, mellow exhaust. It's not too cumbersome at all. There it is! There it is! I don't care if it's only 180 horsepower or whatever the hell GSRs are. I freaking love it. Yeah, I said it. And I don't care what you think because it's me who matters. I was fully expecting, 100% expecting this car to just to be a pile of shit, rusted floorboards and suspension falling apart and the car just all piled, but it's none of that. It's literally the exact opposite of what I expected, and I'm just so stoked! I'm so stoked on it! After the engine failure in the RX-7, I wanted a car I could have a little bit of fun with, but I had no money. I mean, literally every dime I had with selling the 240 went to paying debt off from building the RX-7. And the sliver I had left that was a cushion is now a blue shoehorn clog with an Integra GSR engine. And honestly, not even upset about it. Not even a little upset. I needed something just to get my mind off all the BS and just to go out and beat the hell out of. And this is that car. God, go back to your roots, people. I know a few people that started with Hondas and Evos and STIs, and now they're in full drag cars and they're acting like they never had fun in an import. I tell you what, eat my booty hole, dude. This stuff is a ton of fun. Stop crap. I mean, all right, let's be honest though. Stance kids not included. That stuff is not fun. I do not approve. Everybody else? All right, stance kids, you can have a corner. Have your corner of the lunchroom. All right. It's looking like rain's about to start, which is great for a car with no AC. But man, whew, I really like this car. I would like it a whole bunch. I'm a big fan. It's just so cool. They're just cool ass cars. All of my expectations, literally all my expectations for this car were exceeded. I mean, I had a sliver to pick something fun up, and this thing popped up. He said some kid came and looked at it and tried to barter with him on the price. The price was already really fair, and the kid didn't buy it. And I'm so glad that the kid didn't buy it, because I bought it. Check it out, I got a CRX, it's sick! I don't think they appreciated me yelling at them. They're turning around. Okay, they're turning around. And Kentucky's full of people with guns, so we're out of here. It's not fair that you guys don't get to hear me just ripping some VTEC. So instead of me holding the phone, which is difficult, I'm just gonna give you the musical orchestra that is Honda VTEC. There you go. All right, everybody ready? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, shit! It's just like high school. It's okay if you can't find them, grind them. That was my mantra. It still is. Now I put a lot on the line with this purchase, right? A lot of integrity and a lot of friendships and a lot of relationships may be broken over me buying a Honda. And I don't even care, except the relationships. If my girlfriend leaves me, I might be mad. But she gave me the all clear to buy it, so technically it's her fault. But you know, if Clapped Out kicks me out of the band, I'll start my own band. It'll be called Logan is Alone Again, Volume 75. You know, I really wanted a victory after all the BS that I went through last week. And you know, like I said, there's way worse fates in life, but it still sucks. You know, you kicked in the dick so hard when stuff like that happens. And I know a lot of people are gonna hate on this thing and say, you know, I would have bought this or I would have bought that, or that's trash. I don't care. I really don't. It won't even bother me, because in the last 20 minutes of me driving that, I had more fun driving this thing in the last 20 minutes than I've had with that damn RX-7 in the last 2 freaking years, with how much BS it's put me through. Doesn't mean I'm selling it. I'm just saying, fun to cost ratio is through the roof on that thing. I didn't mean what I said, okay? I didn't mean what I said. You've been a ton of fun, and I love you so much. Please do not explode again. And just like that, movie magic, third wardrobe change. I sweat a lot. That's the end of this episode, but it's not the end of this thing's story. I'm gonna beat the hell out of that thing until that thing is ready. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for all the encouragement and the support. I've never had so many people reach out to me and give me kind words and words of encouragement, especially after that thing just detonated in my face. But life goes on. We're gonna be back. We're gonna have a badass engine for that thing. We're gonna have a cool time with the CRX. And again, last but not least, clappedout.com/store. We have shirts and stuff if you want. If you don't, I don't care. You don't have to buy anything to be our friends. High five us at the track. PM us on Facebook. Spit and Rise coffee in the morning. Love you guys. Goodbye.